Hey guys, out here at Becky's Pond on Matequa Park, June 4th, probably noonish, and just wanted to do a video journal. I brought my Bluetooth keyboard up here so I could journal, spend some quiet time with God, and as I started to do that, I just felt like, no, I'm not going to do my keyboard. I'm just going to kind of think on the goodness of God and enjoy God's presence up here. And just kind of overwhelmed by God's presence, the quietness, sitting at this pond, and sensing that all is right in the world, all is right in my life. Not perfect, but as they should be. I was texting back and forth a little earlier with Joe Lecce, who is over the parks, Ross County Parks, and we were just talking about some of the improvements and stuff that they've done out here. It's just gorgeous, guys. I'll try to mark this exact spot when I post all this. But just look at this. I'm sitting on a bench like that. There's some rocks, like a little border, almost like a little rough patio out here. Looks like they've mulched it. Just listen. You hear a bird. I saw a couple of large cranes fly. I heard some rustling up in the trees behind me. I looked up and there's a large crane. So there's some large cranes out here you can see. I've seen a couple fish jump up in the pond. I've heard bullfrogs. And the thought just came to me that we so many times just get caught up. And what came to my mind was we get so worried and so concerned about doing God's will, and am I missing God's will? Is God pleased with me? And I sit here and see all the foliage, the trees, thinking about all the life that's below the surface of that pond, the birds, the deer. I'm thinking about all in just this little couple acres that I can see with my eyes, and everything seems perfect. Things are born, things die, fall comes, the leaves fall off the tree, spring comes, the life comes back out. I remember being up in Cuyahoga National Park, doing some backpacking up there. I was on this outback trail that probably hardly anybody traveled on much at all, and I remember this. I think about this frequently. I saw just this one lonely yellow flower that might have popped up that morning and a few days later would be gone. I took a picture of it and I made a post about it, but it hit me again today that I might have been the only person besides God that ever saw that flower. It popped up. I saw it, took a picture. God saw it its whole life, but possibly nobody else saw or noticed that tiny flower. But it fulfilled God's purpose just by doing what it did, popping up and then dying. And how I think that if we make our main focus knowing God, just being in a relationship with Him, that everything else will fall into place. It says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added. What are all those things? Whatever you need. I find that as I seek to know Him, that my needs become less and less. Sure, something pops up every once in a while. I told Linda the other day I'd like to get a camper. Of course, she rolled her eyes. She might not have known that I saw that, but I did see that. And I know, it might not happen. That's fine. That's fine. But this right here is what I need. I need this quiet time with God. I need to know Him. I need to know that He knows me. And yeah, I do need time with friends and family. I cherish those times. But the most important thing is knowing Him. So I feel like that's all I have to say right now. Just a beautiful day. So seek to know Him. Find those special places in your life where you can seek Him. If it's in nature, if it's inside of a church building, if it's in Hawaii, good luck. Hope you have lots of money. If at the beach, at the water, just find those places that makes it easy for you to connect. And make plans to get to those places frequently. Maybe for 5-10 minutes, 15-20 minutes. It took me maybe about 20 minutes to hike to this point from my car. I've been here about an hour. I might be here another hour. I'm not sure, but I might get up and hike 20 minutes back to my car and be done. But my life has changed just because of this little time that I took at Becky's Pond at Matequa Park, Rouse County, Ohio, June 4th, 2019 at noon. Be blessed.